Hi, I'm Jeanne, occupational therapist from Therapy. Let's talk about activities of daily living.
From 0 to 5. It starts up, oh, she say, oh, she say, oh.
Great. So activities of daily living, they impact us so much, and a big part of it is that fine motor piece, and we need that to perform any self-care task. So for example, we can see it with dressing, buttoning, zipping, fingers trying to pull on our pants, to manipulate our socks. All that helps our hand-eye coordination as well. It's super important. Feeding, using utensils, finger dexterity when we need to manipulate these utensils, to turn it, to put it in our mouth. Grooming, brushing our hair, combing it, washing our hands. All of our fine motor skills come into play when we're doing self-care skills. Executive functioning as well. That is that piece of organizing, problem solving. ADLs really help tie in that executive functioning piece when it comes to planning and organizing. Let's gather all my clothes that I need to get ready in the morning. If I want to prepare a meal, what are the steps that I need to do to make a sandwich? Another piece of executive functioning can tie into is sequencing, learning the order of things. I need to wash my hands before I eat, or I need to put on my socks before my shoes. And of course, that problem-solving piece. How am I going to clean up this mess after my drink is spilled, or how am I going to put on this shirt? So another activity of daily living that's part of the dressing plan is putting on your socks. This is always a tricky one for kids because you need a lot of that fine motor manipulation and you need a lot of that finger strength. A lot of times kids might get their sock up to their toes and have a really hard time kind of bringing it up. A lot of times kids might twist their socks, the back might be in the front. It gets super tricky. A tool that I like to tell parents that they can use before they even get to the socks is to use woogies, rubber bands, or just ponytails, and kind of having kids open it, stretch it, put it on over their feet, just to kind of bring it up to that and then pull it up. All that helps with the finger manipulation. Remember, you're using two hands together and using your intrinsic muscles of your fingers. So this is a skill that people kind of take for granted, but you really need a lot of your fingers to open your sock, pull it, and then cause that finger strength to make sure it gets above over the heel. So I'm going to demonstrate what we can do. So we're going to take the elastic of the sock, we're going to open it, and then we take our other fingers. We're going to use our thumbs inside. We take our other fingers and bunch. Then we're going to pull it over our toes, and then we're going to pull it up over our heels. Would you like to try? I do. So we're going to take it, and then we're going to keep pulling it. Right? Good. You want to try the other one? So you can see he's bunching up the elastic, putting on over his tipple. Take a lie down. High five. So it's really important to keep it positive, keep it fun. If they get frustrated, you can try again, you can take a break. Always, let them feel really good about themselves at the end of practicing a task.
I feel like I'm going off my mind. My mommy tell me it will take time. I have no